Welcome to Chamber Chatter. I'm Janelle Best, the Executive Director of the Clarkston Area Chamber of Commerce.
And I'm Tim Martin, the 2017 Chamber President. Today we'll be reviewing the Now Hiring segment, upcoming Chamber events, the winner of the Light Bulb of the month for the month of July, and Independence Television and the Chamber.
So first up, we have our Now Hiring segment with Christy. Welcome, Christy.
Hi, thanks for having me. So I'm Christy Kerr, the Member Relations Coordinator for the Clarkston Area Chamber of Commerce. I'm excited to bring you the Now Hiring segment. Today we are featuring 2 paid positions and 2 volunteer positions. Starting with our volunteer positions, the Clarkston Area Chamber of Commerce is searching for a fall intern studying communication, business, public relations, or a similar field to assist with writing, technical maintenance, and general administrative tasks. Knowledge of the Clarkston area is preferred. To apply, email your resume to Janelle Best, and you can see some of the fun that our interns get to have in these photos here. Our next volunteer positions are available at Oakland Hope, a one-stop shop ministering to struggling families. They provide a collaborative work environment with all the humanitarian services most requested by families in need. Oakland Hope is searching for a volunteer to learn about and lead their online sales department through Craigslist. They are also in need of a volunteer to pick up donations in their truck on Thursdays. If you are interested in either of these opportunities, email Norma Akonsky, or you can call 248-309-3658. The Fountains Golf and Banquet is one of North Oakland County's destinations for golf, banquets, weddings, special events, and great food. They are hiring experienced cooks, servers, and bartenders. Those interested should apply in person at 6060 Mabee Road in Clarkston. Neiman's Family Market is hiring a support service executive assistant. Neiman's Family Market is looking for an energetic, positive team player to support the executive team out of the Clarkston office. The right candidate will be responsible for screening calls, managing calendars, making travel meeting and event arrangements, preparing reports, and tracking marketing programs. They will be well organized, flexible, sensitive to confidential matters, and have excellent communication skills. This is a full-time position with full benefits, including a 401k, health, dental, and life insurance, plus paid vacation, personal and volunteer time, and an employee discount. Interested candidates should send resumes to Amy Rogers, or bring your resume directly to Neiman's Family Market. To see who else is hiring in the Clarkston area, please visit www.clarkston.org. If you are a chamber member, you have the opportunity to feature your current job openings on our website, e-blasts, and our Independence TV show for free. Just send your job description to me and I'll take care of the rest. Let us help you find the right candidate for your business.
We also have the Taste of Clarkston scheduled for October 1st this year. The event runs from noon to 6 p.m. on Main Street. The Chamber partners with the City of the Village of Clarkston and also Independence Township Parks, Recreation, and Seniors to put on this event.
Restaurants and exhibitors line both sides of Main Street for the day. Samples of food from each restaurant are available for purchase with taste tickets. There will be 2 live music stages and 3 kid zones. We will also be featuring a tailgate zone, Oktoberfest beer tent, and a mobile art exhibit from the DIA. That's new this year. So we want you to mark that date on the calendar, and we'll be up next with our light bulb moment of the month.
In an effort to celebrate the accomplishments and successes of our members, we recognize a member for Light Bulb Moment of the Month.
And this is an opportunity for the Chamber to showcase our members that have taken an action to be more sustainable, save money, or help the community in some way. Light Bulb Moment winners receive additional recognition for the month of their win, highlighting their efforts.
So this month's winner is My Habitat Clarkston. So each year, My Habitat Clarkston hosts Habitat in the Park, an additional concert the week following the Chamber of Commerce Concert in the Park series. This event will feature the Regulators as the headlining band on Friday, July 28th from 6 to 9 p.m. As a new initiative for the event, My Habitat Clarkston would like to encourage all Clarkston nonprofits to display in the park that night to help collectively promote community volunteerism and the community volunteer database. There's no charge to participate, but you must be a Chamber member to be involved. You can RSVP to Julie Nemeth by July 21st at the email below.
So joining us today from My Habitat Clarkston is Pastor Jonathan from Calvary Evangelical Lutheran Church. Welcome.
Thank you. A delight to be here representing My Habitat Clarkston too.
Yes, we're happy you could be
Something
here.
near and dear to our hearts.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So can you give us some background about My Habitat Clarkston?
Yeah, My Habitat Clarkston really grows out of the efforts decades ago that really were at the beginning of Habitat for Humanity in Oakland County. And so much of that effort was birthed right here in Clarkston. But more recently, a number of us that care about the community have gotten together and said there's many of us doing lots of wonderful things, and we're each making a real difference. But what more difference could we make if we actually joined our efforts? And so the idea of My Habitat Clarkston really grows out of the idea of becoming more effective in meeting the needs in our community, pooling the resources, getting more people involved, and being able to accomplish more, with sort of the idea of habitat being where we live, building a better habitat for all of us. And it's exciting because so often we really don't know what one another are doing, and yet there's all these fantastic things happening. So this just becomes a way really for us to pool volunteers, to pull projects in, and for us then to move forward. And so that's really the vision of that. And it involves community organizations, involves the chamber, involves the schools, it involves many of the local churches, businesses, just individuals in the community. It really involves all of us because we all are part of this habitat that we call Clarkston.
Awesome. That's a wonderful explanation.
Thanks.
So how does this event help to promote the mission of Habitat Clarkston?
You know, the concerts in the park are much loved, and so it is a great opportunity to come together as a community, have some fun, listen to music, talk to each other, make some new friends. And this particular event then being, and I have to say, My Habitat Clarkston is very thankful for this additional opportunity to sort of dovetail with the really successful Concerts in the Park series and have one that focuses specifically then on this opportunity to pull folks together. And I think that the concert itself in a way symbolizes who we are. We're a community together. And so when you put your lawn chair, your blanket there, and you've got kids and senior citizens and folks from these neighborhoods and all around, it symbolizes who we are. And in the context of that, then, each person there has something to give. Each person there has a way that they can help serve, or perhaps they're at a point in their life when they have a need. And this really is an effort to bring those things together, to pool the volunteers, the talents, the resources of our community, and help meet those needs then that are in our community. And so it seems to me that the concert at the park, this special one, symbolizes who we are and what we're about.
Definitely, I couldn't agree more.
So why would you encourage someone to become involved?
You know, making a difference in the community is probably one of the most rewarding things you can possibly do. And to have fun doing that, to be able to gather those resources and become more effective, it's a way we pass on those values to our kids. It's a way that we are living out, I think, the values that we have, because we want everyone to be able to thrive. And so this really does become that opportunity. And I think there's nothing more rewarding than being involved. And well, particularly for this concert event, I mean, what better way to come together to learn about some things, learn what some other organizations are doing. One of the things that I oftentimes talk about is we so often sort of live and exist in silos. And there are many community organizations or churches or individuals and businesses all doing good things, but we so seldom know what the other person is doing, the other organization is doing. And so this becomes an opportunity to learn what others are doing, make those connections, and then better together move forward and make a bigger difference. So I think it's all about making a difference in the community and doing that with the knowledge and pooling those resources together. Bigger impact.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. We are better together.
We are better together. I love that saying.
That's right. So is there anything else that you would like to share with us about this event?
I guess that besides praying for good weather,
yeah.
But anyway, you know,
we'll put the order in.
Put the order in.
Right.
We'll see. But I guess that for me, the encouragement with this new effort to make available opportunity for not-for-profit organizations to get their word out. We've done this in the past couple of years as a concert that has been to benefit and to get the word out for My Habitat Clarkston. But now it's the members of My Habitat Clarkston, the individual parts of My Habitat Clarkston have an opportunity to also showcase what they do. And in that way, what I hope that there will be a number of displays, just a whole park full of displays, because there's so many good things happening, so many people doing good things, and this becomes a chance. And as we showcase that, I think we're going to be surprised in a pleasant, wonderful way with all the exciting things. And I think that one of the things that people can take away is, wow, I didn't know that was happening. Mm-hmm. I can't believe that. That's really great. And as we have that sense of us being together in the community, it just seems to me that that makes us more effective. It makes us better together. And that's what My Habitat Clarkston is all about, pulling volunteers, building a database with that, meeting those needs, building a better habitat for all of us here in the Clarkston area.
Yeah, your point about the silos, people living in their own silo and bringing that all together, it sounds like a really great way to do that.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it.
Awesome.
So.
Well, thank you again for joining us today, and we look forward to your concert, the Habitat concert event coming up, I believe
Friday, July 28th.
And
so what, 7 to 9, and so there'll be some food, there'll be displays, there'll be great music, but more than anything, just a great time to be together.
Awesome. Well, congratulations again on your win.
Good, thanks.
All right.
On behalf of My Habitat Clarkston.
That's right. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
All right.
So we'd like to talk about the Chamber's annual meeting. So this year is an important year. The Chamber is celebrating 30 years as an organization.
We will be having a celebration honoring this huge achievement at our annual meeting in November. Our annual meeting is traditionally a celebration of our members, and it's held each year in November, but this year we're adding a few elements to make it extra special. And joining us today to tell us more about this event is Committee Chair Fritz Jackson.
Fritz is on the Chamber Board of Directors and is the owner of Ideas for You. Welcome, Fritz.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So where is the annual meeting being held this year?
It's actually going to be held at the Pine Knob Carriage House on Thursday, November 16th. We're going to have a social hour between 6 and 7 p.m. And a strolling dinner is going to be and a program between 7 and 10.
So what does a ticket to the event include?
The tickets will include an open bar, a strolling dinner, dueling pianos, and of course networking, and possibly a photo booth. We're not sure about that yet.
I just got confirmation that we will have a photo booth.
Okay, we will have a photo booth. Take that back.
Really excited about that.
Yes, that should be really fun.
So what normally takes place at the annual meeting?
There will be installation of officers, a video of highlights from past years, and everyone will receive a limited edition keepsake item.
And what are some things that the committee is doing to enhance the event this year?
The committee is trying to make this one of the events of the year for the Chamber's 30th anniversary by having a quality event that our members won't forget. A fun-filled evening at a beautiful venue, and the theme is going to be an old Hollywood affair theme, so you will also see some old Hollywood lookalikes throughout the evening.
Awesome.
Strolling about, which should be fun. If you want to dress up, you can dress up too.
I have even heard some rumors of red carpet interviews. So.
I have heard that as well too, so that should be good. So if you want to get interviewed on the red carpet and pretend you're one of those Hollywood starlets or stars, go for it.
We're all local celebrities here at the Chamber.
That's right.
I have a feeling that Fritz and Dave will definitely be dressing up for that event.
Yeah, that's probably that probably will happen, knowing David.
So can you tell us about the Chamber Choice Awards? How can you nominate an individual?
Yes, the Chamber Awards are new, and the categories include Small Business Leader of the Year. The recipient should exhibit exemplary customer service, demonstrate a significant commitment to the Chamber and community, and provide innovative products and/or services. Number 2 is Chamber Volunteer of the Year. This award acknowledges the significant and high valued contributions that they have made throughout the year to the Chamber and the community and the donation of time has made this person directly contributed to the success of the chamber. And then there's also going to be a Young Professional of the Year award, and the recipient should be a young professional under 40, leaves me out, that demonstrates leadership that benefits the community by creating or contributing significantly to the success of the Clarkston's Chamber Young Professional Network. They should be a role model that reflects a high level of character, integrity, and personal professional values. There's also the Rising Star of the Year, someone new to the chamber environment. This individual has pushed themselves to learn the ropes, chamber lingo, and has made some new but strong relationships with the chamber, and they have demonstrated exemplary courage in new environments and tremendous aptitude right from the start. Then there's also the Nonprofit of the Year, which will be given to an organization whose passion and perseverance has led to extraordinary outcomes for the community it serves. Recipients utilize new approaches in overcoming obstacles to achieve its mission. And you can nominate an individual by going on the Clarkston Chamber website, and you can download the form, fill it out, and return it by August 11th.
Wow. Awesome. Sounds
Yeah,
exciting.
yes,
So
so-
5 award categories.
5 award categories, yes, and
Hoping to have those nominations in and by August 11th.
by August 11th, that would give us enough time, yes,
All right.
to definitely pick and choose the right candidate.
And we are going to be letting the winners of those awards know in advance.
Yes,
So they will be
so they will be attending.
honored and honored that evening. Yes, definitely.
Yes.
Is there anything else that you'd like to share?
The committee and I would like to help make this one of the most memorable events because of being our 30th year anniversary. And we're also proud of Clarkston. I'm so proud of it, and I know all of our members are, and the wonderful strides it's made throughout the years in helping our community to be like one of the most utmost desirable areas in Oakland County. We would invite everyone to please attend and have a fun-filled evening with your friends and your colleagues, and help us make the event of the year. Something that people will be talking about for a long time because it's just going to be phenomenal.
Yes, that's what we're hoping for.
Yes,
Sounds
exactly.
like a great venue, great theme, dueling
Yes.
pianos. It's going to be a fun night.
I agree. It's going to be a great night. Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you for chairing our committee. We're looking forward to a great celebration in November.
Oh, you're so welcome, and so am I, and it's wonderful to be on the board and to also be on the committee. Thank
Thanks.
you.
Thanks, Fritz.
Thanks.
So we'd like to talk about some upcoming events. We have an event coming up called Creating Value and Growth. The Chamber is hosting this workshop on August 1st for business. And this is a workshop that will focus on 8 value drivers for your company. The one-day workshop will be held at Fountains from 8 to 9:30 a.m. And Tim, you can introduce our guest today.
Yeah, so we have Tanya Popoff here today, business broker, and she's the presenter for this workshop. And she's here to tell us a little bit more about the upcoming event.
Welcome, Tanya.
Oh, thank you.
Glad to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
So can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do?
So I'm the managing partner at Inex Consulting and Brokerage, as well as a president of Michigan Business Brokers Association, our metro chapter. We're located in Waterford, and we have been in business for 10 years. We specialize in business acquisitions and exit strategy planning for small to mid-sized privately owned companies throughout Michigan. I personally come to the table with small business ownership experience and financial background, which allowing me to really be able to connect with the owners and understand their needs and expectations. Last few years, we found ourselves focusing more and more on exit strategy planning. We found that there is a huge void in knowledge that doesn't seem to be accessible for regular business owner. Our target market is not necessarily a business owner who is looking to exit now or next year, but more, any really business owner who has been in business for 5, 10 plus years, and they're just really don't have the right strategy or not really sure how to go about maximizing the value of their business. Our goal is not only to make deals, but get in front of our audience and educate the owners on their options and strategies, use our builder value assessment tools to figure out where they are and how do they measure up against their industry peers and where would they like to be. We can help them to build a roadmap, allowing them to gradually implement strategies that will put them in an ultimate position to capitalize on their investment, whether they're looking to sell or just grow their company and take it to the next level. And I have been a part of Clarkston for a while now, so I'm really just looking forward to connect with local business owners and really just be a resource for the community.
Definitely. The title of this workshop is 8 Value Drivers for Your Company. Can you explain this a bit?
Sure. So consider what portion of your wealth is tied into a stock or housing market. And then just consider how much equity you really have in your business in comparison. And if you're like most business owners, chances are you have majority of your wealth is probably tied into your business. So increasing the value of your largest asset can have a much faster impact on your overall financial performance and financial position, right? So this comprehensive workshop will outline 8 essential strategies for driving the value of your company, as well as some quick wins for improving our grade on each one. We will be looking at such things as financial performance, opportunity for growth, customer satisfaction, how unique your business is in comparison to your competitors. And what we can do is, for example, we have this question all the time coming up from the buyer looking to purchase a business. How would the business survive without the current owner? How would the revenue perform? How would the customers feel? And a lot of times it's assumed that the closer the business owner to the clients or to the customers, the more of a personal touch they have. But as a matter of fact, it actually deprives from the value. It actually is a negative. So if you're looking to sell, potentially, even if it's 5-10 years from now, you need to separate yourself a little bit from the company, maybe get some key people in place, cross-train them a little bit more, and just make sure that you're not the face of the company. That's important. So that's things like that that we'll talk about. And in order to measure any given company on 8 value drivers, we utilize the Value Builder Assessment tool, which is free. It's on our website. And I would encourage anyone looking to attend to complete a questionnaire before the workshop, so they can then bring it with them, and I'm sure they will have some questions, and we can address those at the time.
Awesome.
Great, sounds like a great workshop.
It really does. Hope you guys can cover all that in an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So you said any business owner is welcome to attend.
Correct.
Okay.
It really is. Anyone can attend, but it really is geared towards a business owner that has gone through an initial startup and they're in growth and maturity stage at this point, and they're just kind of looking more of a.
They're getting closer to the point where they may want to
right,
exit the
and they
business.
just want to get more information on really how the businesses are valued and how to increase the value of their business.
Okay.
Awesome.
I'm sure a lot of our chamber members would have an interest in that.
Yes, I know we already
Let's
have
hope
sign-ups, so.
Absolutely. So can you tell us, in your opinion, why do you think it's important for business owners to really understand these value drivers?
So, in my opinion, there are 3 main reasons as to why. Number one, by learning about these 8 key drivers, they're really going to be able to implement some things that will put them in front of their industry peers. And while doing that, they might be able to discover some assets that they weren't utilizing. And on the other hand, they might spot some silent killers for their company that they just didn't really think about, and hopefully they'll be able to avoid those in the future.
Yeah, definitely. Things that you don't necessarily always think about every day.
And with the owners, their day-to-day takes over. You're really you're really worried about your sales, you're doing the marketing, and you're trying all these different things. Nobody really has time to really sit down and think, well, what is that going to look like in 5-10 years? And they're not really a lot of times thinking about it as an investment, just a business.
Right.
Yeah.
Excellent point.
Awesome. Well, I think that's everything that we have today. Is there anything else you want to share with us?
Just the fact that I would really encourage whoever is going to sign up to go on a website and take the questionnaire beforehand. I think it'll be very helpful for them. I'd like to thank you guys for really embracing the topic and helping me with the workshop,
Well, we know
putting
how
it
important
together.
it is.
I'm just hoping that this 90 minutes will be well spent, and hopefully the business owners that will attend will get enough information to really start thinking about something that they haven't thought before.
A lot of business owners, I think, are really tied into the day-to-day operations, and it's hard to think that far ahead, so I'm sure it's going to be
And
well attended.
That's where we come in.
Yeah. I think we wanted to also mention real quick too the Value Builder tool, because you mentioned that and it's
Right.
on our workshop flyer, and
Correct.
I just wanted to touch on that real quick to make sure people know what they're kind of signing up for.
Okay, so the Value Builder tool is something we've partnered up with a Value Builder platform where the owner can take I think it's less than 15-minute survey that has a variety of questions about their operations and management of the company. And at the end of the survey, they will be given an overall score of their company's performance, as well as individual score on each one of those 8 value drivers that we've talked about. And then, based on that, they will be able to see where they are in comparison to their industry and overall, and then they'll be able to then really put some goals together and strategize on how to get from point A to point B. One thing that we do know is that there's 30,000 plus businesses that took this survey over time, and out of them all, the ones that score 80 plus out of a possible 100, they're usually getting 70% more in value than the average scoring businesses. So needless to say, it's important. It's important. And whether you're selling or just looking to build a company, either way, it would be very beneficial to just see and benchmark yourself where you are right now and just think ahead where you want to be.
Absolutely.
It's a good practice. So, well, thank you, Tanya, for joining us today. We're looking forward to your workshop on August 1st.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right, and if you want to learn or have any more questions about this workshop, please contact the Chamber directly. Thanks. Independence TV has been working very closely with the Clarkston Area Chamber of Commerce and the community.
Joining us today is Independence TV producer Kevin Smith to tell us about Independence Television and some different things they've been working on this year. Welcome, Kevin.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome.
So tell us about ITV and a little bit about yourself and your role here.
So ITV is a public media station. We serve our community here in Clarkston, Independence Township. And so what we do is we do a lot of things. We do studio shows like this. We have a painting show, a variety of things in studio, but we also do stuff in the field. We cover events. And in addition to all of that, we also work with the students here at Clarkston High. We cover sporting events with them. We teach them the basics of video production, how to be ethical with media, things like that. And so we have a really wide range of things that we do. And I've been here since about September. I got my master's at Central Michigan University. I did stuff in the corporate world for a while. I've worked in film and TV and a variety of things. So I focus primarily on producing video. I do a lot of editing, stuff like that. Every now and then I get in front of the camera like this. So really, there's quite a lot that we do and quite a lot that we can offer the community.
Awesome.
Very cool.
It is very cool. It's pretty much the coolest. So we love working with the community, and anytime anyone wants to work on a show or even just stop by the studio and see it, like your daughter's coming in tomorrow, we love working with the community. That's why we're here. We are here to do the best for everyone that lives in Clarkston and beyond.
I think you guys have done a really great job of that.
Thank you.
So,
I would agree.
what are some projects that you've been working on this year?
So we've covered a lot. We cover ribbon cuttings with you guys and things like that. We've actually gone beyond and covered some really interesting things, like a mastodon was discovered in Mayville, which is near Lapeer, I think, or past there, somewhere there. So we covered a mastodon getting discovered. On the screen here, we're seeing a variety of events that we've covered. This was the golf outing, which we'll probably take a glance at later. Some of the other things we have a new game show that we've done recently. We have a new health-related show. Really all kinds of stuff. We're pretty crazy busy, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, it seems like you guys are pretty much everywhere in the community.
Yep.
Good.
Absolutely.
So what do you enjoy the most about working in the Clarkston community?
Well, like I said, I've done a lot of weird stuff. I come from like more of a corporate environment, so what I really like about working in the Clarkston community is truly serving like the needs of the people here and the nice things that they're doing, the cool stuff they're doing. It isn't always just about like selling a product. It's really just about like togetherness, and this new initiative, Clarkston for Life. You really get that vibe here where people seem genuinely super nice, super helpful. I really appreciate that kind of an environment, that kind of collaborative, we're all in it together kind of environment. And that's probably what I like the most about it. Also, before I came here, I was really kind of a one-man band, and now that I'm here, I get to work with the great staff here, Matt Blow, Stephen Merck, Scott Banks, and all the students that we get to work with in the classroom and also intern with in the summer. So it's really just that whole, I really enjoy working with people that are like-minded and want to be successful and want to provide like a powerful, positive message to the community.
Well, there's a lot of pride in our community, and you guys are great at showcasing that, so thanks for what you do.
Not a problem, not a problem.
So, did we want to share some ribbon cutting footage at this time?
Yeah, so we
Some different
actually
things?
got a couple of things for you. So we recently did a ribbon cutting at Hilltop Brewery. That was a little bit ago, and that was a really cool one. So I think we'll go ahead and show that now.
We are so excited to be here today to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of Parker's Hilltop Brewery. You guys are really an asset to our community here in Clarkston. You're a destination, and you have made Clarkston a better place to live, work, and play. So thank you so much for being here in Clarkston, and we've been here many times as a chamber already, and we look forward to coming here many more times.
It takes a team to run a place like this. It takes a team to build a place like this. And I want to extend thank you to the township who was with us every step of the way in the build process. And we got a lot of fans on Dixie Highway. But thank you so much for the township for their support. This really belongs to these guys here in the black t-shirts. They make the place. Brewmaster Dave, our executive chef is Tyler, our general manager Robin, and everybody else in the black shirt here and wearing a Hilltop hat. Thank you so much for being here today. Thanks.
So that was one of the many ribbon cutting videos that we've worked with Independence TV on this year, and that was Hilltop Brewery celebrating their 1-year anniversary. So we do all sorts of ribbon cutting ceremonies for businesses that have maybe just opened, maybe just transferred from a home-based business to brick and mortar. So those are the great things that we've been able to collaborate on this year.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We really enjoy covering those.
Awesome.
Like your other events. So the second video we have for you guys, we recently covered your 30th anniversary of the golf outing.
Golf Classic.
Golf Classic at Fountains, and that was a lot of fun, and we really enjoyed that. So
We have that
if
video
you
now.
guys are ready,
Yeah.
and we'll show that.
We're here today at the Clarkston Area Chamber of Commerce 30th Annual Golf Classic. This is our 30th time doing the golf outing. We're having a birthday celebration in recognition of the 30 years that we've been doing this. It's a great opportunity for chamber members to get together, and it's one of our most popular business-to-business events, and we love being back here at the Fountains. This is the 3rd year in a row that we've been able to come back to the Fountains. Later on this evening, we'll have silent auction, we have lotto ticket trees, 50-50 raffle. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and of course, we have our awards. So we'll do some different awards for our mixed, our women's, and our men's teams. It gives you a really good idea of who's a part of the Clarkston Area Chamber of Commerce. Coming out on a day like today, you really have a great opportunity to meet a large number of people from our membership. So just a really good opportunity to meet a lot of different businesses in the Clarkston area. I think my favorite part of the Golf Classic is just seeing it all come together. There's a lot of moving parts with all of this, and just seeing everybody really enjoying themselves during and throughout the day. And of course, when you get great weather like we got today, it's absolutely perfect. It's just, you know, it's kind of the cherry on top of the cake. Awesome. So thanks to Independence TV, who basically felt like, you know, if you weren't at the golf outing, that you could have been there and enjoyed it, and you know kind of what to look forward to next year.
Absolutely, and small businesses out there that are thinking of joining the chamber, that's the kind of publicity that you get from the chamber. So, Kevin, thanks again for all your creativity and your work.
Not a problem. Thanks for working with us on these things.
Yeah, we appreciate it and look forward to collaborating on many more things to come this year. And Independence TV will also be working with us at our annual meeting. So we're excited to see what they put together for that. I think that concludes this month's episode of Chamber Chatter. So thanks for watching.
See you next time.